Hey, how y'all doing? It's Jelon Miguel Kendrick with another episode of Notes to My Younger Self, and today I will be talking about a topic that a lot of my friends talk about and a lot of people argue about, and that is if I had to pick an all-time 5-man squad, past or present, who would be on that team? And for me personally, that team would consist of Steph Curry, the GOAT, greatest shooter of all time, Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers of all time, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's a beast and he's a machine, Dwight Howard, prime Dwight Howard, 20 and 20 Dwight Howard, that Dwight Howard, and Shaquille O'Neal. Like, what are y'all doing with that squad? Like, y'all can literally do nothing. I have great scoring, great defense. I have winners, heady people that can make decisions on the fly, team-oriented players. I have dominant force. Like, who you gonna get? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe, Michael Jordan, LeBron? Come on, man. They all are very ball dominant. Now, I'm not discrediting that they are some of the greatest players of their era or the greatest players of their era. But what I am saying is, when you're building this team, it has to be a team that can, like, play together. It can't be a team that's just all the greatest players of all time. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. I love Magic Johnson. I think that he revolutionized the game of basketball in a way. But I do not, and I want to hear y'all thoughts on this, I do not think that Magic Johnson could play in every single era. I just don't. I think he was great in his era, amazing in his era, but I think he would struggle now. I really do. I mean, he couldn't shoot the ball well. He was basically a tall guard, so he would have to guard guys like Lebronjames, Giannis, Kevin Durant, and they would guard, I think they could guard him. Now, would those players be who they are without him? Maybe not. But what I am saying is, I do think like LeBron could play in any era. I think Giannis could play in era with his physique. Motor could play in any era. Kevin Durant could play in any era. I think Stephen Curry could play in any era. Michael Jordan, any era. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Tracy McGrady, Gilbert Arenas. Like, there are certain players, I'm like, players that I truly believe any era, they would be amazing. I honestly think Magic Johnson would struggle playing in any era. So do not bring him to your starting five, because I'm bodying y'all off muscle with that. That's not a good one. Wilt Chamberlain may be a good pick for you. Hopefully he didn't get too much the night before the game and gives you what he's supposed to give you. But I think that with Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal protecting my basket, and Giannis, help side block, insane. Insane. So I'm really curious to know who you guys' starting five would be to match up against my starting five, and explain it a little bit when you tell me. Like, let me know, like, these are the reasons why I think my five will beat your five. And I'm not stuck on my five being the greatest of all time. It's just my favorite five. I think my five can beat any other five, but I'm curious to know who you guys pick. And if you guys pick somebody that I think that can beat my five, I'll give my hats off. But explain it, because my five is deadly. Deadly, quick, explosive, can shoot. Steph is my smallest guy, so he may cause me a bit of like disadvantage on defensive end, but he's a winner. He's scrappy. He don't mind getting his nose broken and into the mud. He is scrappy. Kevin Durant, the greatest scorer, could be considered the greatest scorer of all time. I have the greatest scorer, the greatest shooter, three of the most dominant players off the ball, maybe to live to date. This squad is going crazy. Crazy. Let me know who y'all got. All right, peace.